And we are live, everybody. Hello,
Yay.
fellow humans.
We are live.
We are live. And we are live, everybody. Huzzah. Hello, fellow humans.
Oh,
What,
you.
are you hanging loose?
Hey.
And we are live, everybody. Oh, someone needs to mute the thing. Those are all the things.
Not me.
That's not me.
Someone needs to mute the thing. All the things. Josh, mute it.
There we go.
There we go.
No. Oh,
All right. So, how about that Orktober?
Yeah. So exciting.
wait, there's a thing called October?
Yeah. So,
I'm looking for it. Where is it?
yeah, we were just talking about it. So I'll continue the conversation. Yeah, so I was expecting a lot more. Like the first couple days in it, we got that really cool commercial. Everything was funny. I was like, man, this is gonna be a great month. And then it's done. Nothing else.
Yep. Well, today they released a new article. Does that count?
No.
Play Orks. Yeah.
Yes, it was a. Yeah, they're talking about the Brain Boys, and I mean, they're really just talking about ancient lore that we're probably not going to be seeing in the new book. So it's like they're doing all these really almost half-assed teases, and it's a little disappointing.
Well, then they had that like flyer, like play Orks. You got Moonfang and like the Age of Sigmar Orc page thing, and it has like all the different like goblins and everything, and you're like, cool. And it's like click on the link. You click on it, and it just takes you right to Ironjaw's Games Workshop by get started army box thing. I'm like, yay, October.
Orktober.
No, it's October. There's no
October is better fitting.
Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. Yay!
Hey.
There he is.
TJ.
Yes. How's it going?
October.
It's October.
October or Orktober?
October. I haven't seen any orcs yet.
Gotcha. I'm with you.
It's rough. I'm more than slightly disappointed because I was stoked. Like on a gauge on a 10, I was at 11, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so great. They're gonna be just releasing things every week. I even told TJ. TJ's like, no, they're not really releasing anything. I was like, no, man, 2 days in, look, they got this video up, and I was all excited. He's like, yeah, they're probably not gonna have anything. He's right.
We've had some amazing releases for Orktober. It's been fabulous.
I thought it was the whole cover-up story for the Primaris Grey Knights, but hey, that was just, I was hoping for that maybe.
I was going to call it Kill. I think we should call it Killtober.
I like it.
Yeah, how many Kill Team releases have we had this month?
Well, it kind of started out at the beginning, right?
Yeah, and we've got Commanders coming out on the 20th. I go pre-order this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a leaked model. Did you guys see that?
We got a what?
The leaked model?
No.
Yeah, it was a Slanesh model.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Can't believe Slanesh models.
I saw that and I was like, oh, it needs more DACA.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work.
I mean, yeah, I think we've had Tau, Necrons, Night Vault.
Some terrain for Kill Team.
And some terrain for Kill Team. And now this week we have Warhounds, which is cool.
Yep.
And what else? Warhounds and what else comes out?
The next two Shadespire crews.
Oh yeah,
The Goblins and Siege.
No, actually, it's just yeah. So we got Shadespire, and then next week, I mean, we have Commander.
Well, don't forget for books, the Vulcan Primarch book comes out on Saturday.
That is cool. I'm excited about that.
I've got that on pre-order. TJ, if you ever want to read those books, I have them all current.
Oh, cool.
So just let me know.
Yeah, I'm going to catch up on Horus Heresy since they've kind of leaked it's going to be over soon.
About time, right?
God, yeah. That's supposed to be over.
It happened.
It's supposed to be over in like 2014.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what to say about Orktober. Besides, I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I feel like they missed an opportunity, especially if there's only going to be like 2 articles a week, and then we're going to have pre-orders. I think on the 20th for the Orks. They'll come out on the 27th. And then that's it.
I guess so.
Maybe another release or another pre-order on the 27th, but that'll take us into November. So pretty crappy.
Well, what already made me think about October is when I got October's White Dwarf, and there's nothing about orcs in it. The Warhounds are in there, Night Vaults, everything's in it besides the Orktober.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got a message from Matthew. He said, read the October White Dwarf. Orktober is a lie. They were scrambling because Speed Freaks leaked too early. The material may come in October, but it looks like a late schedule change.
Which Games Workshop does a lot of changing, but it's, man, like you said, missed opportunity.
Yeah, missed opportunity. They should have made this a big...
I guess the only thing Orky in here, and I'll show this, is the Grotz Andalus. And it's a bunch of four-drill Grot tanks and whatnot that are painted amazingly in the White Dwarf. And really in converted. But other than that, there's nothing.
No, it's really not, is there?
The cool thing about this month's White Dwarfs is you get a pack of champions with it, a booster pack.
Oh, nice.
Did you get anything good?
Clint asked, what did he miss? And we missed the renaming of Orktober to Killtober.
Killtober.
Or Nighttober. Anything with Orktober. Or we call it Primaris-tober. Or Eldartober.
Yeah.
HQ-tober.
We could say Primaris October because tell you all the Space Marine kill teams are about to get a major upgrade with those HQs, more than I think anybody else.
No, Grey Knights are totally getting. Grey Knights are going to be magnificent.
Well, I mean, they are, Marines.
They're not getting one though. They don't get Primaris captains. What are you talking about?
No.
That's right.
Grey Knights get a brother champion. That's their HQ choice.
Yay!
I'm excited.
Yeah,
That's a one wound model where everybody else is getting a 2 wound model.
Probably a 2 to 3 wound model.
They hate Games Workshop hates Grey Knights. It seems
They do.
because 5th edition they're so overpowered. They're trying to make up.
Blame Matt Ward.
I'm waiting on for the Primaris Dread Knight. That's what I'm waiting on. That's my dream model.
Yep. Dude, I totally got it. Me and we were talking about in our elite chat where all our Patreon supporters go, and me and one of the guys were talking about it, and I'm telling you, aggressors with heavy incinerators or Gatling side cannons instead of their bolter things are the ways to go.
Psi incinerators
with psychic powers. That's what I'm excited, man. I am so excited to see these Grey Knight Primaris.
Yeah.
And it's going to pop up now. F&P says Primaris Aggressor Grey Knights are coming out.
Yep. I mean, can you imagine a Redemptor Dreadnought with side cannons or Gatling silencers? instead of the onslaught cannons. Oh,
That'd
buddy.
actually, the model would actually be good to take.
Shh, don't say anything. You don't want to spoil it.
Or even a Grandmaster Primaris Dread Knight with the silencers, dual silencers, I think, right?
Yep. Yep. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Great
but
Knights
isn't
are gonna
the
have to get
incinerator right now pretty decent? In Kill
Huh?
Team? The incinerators are pretty decent right now at Kill Team, right?
It's all about plasma, baby. The more plasma you have, the better.
So
Been a plasma person.
before we get too distracted, I did have one tiny bit of information about orcs that got passed along to me. I don't know what it means. It's a little cryptic,
They're
but it make sure that you have lots of boys around your weird boy. That's all they said.
because they're probably making him like they did Age of Sigmar with the weird shaman, where the more people you have around him, the easier it is to cast spells.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yep.
So, I mean, back in the day, they used to have the orc minders. They would hang around the weird boys. So that might be, I mean, without them making new models or an entirely new unit, it's probably just easier for them to go, hey, have an orc unit of 10 to 20 nearby or something.
Okay, guys. I mean, they did have a great article today in Warhammer Community.
Yes.
So, I mean, there's your Orktober.
Hmm.
And then orcs do get a new a kill team commander.
Well,
So we are all good. It is still Orktober, and we're going to go with it.
All right. Well,
all right.
What do you?
Let's go with it. We'll call it Orktober till we know differently.
TJ, what are you playing with?
thinking,
Something my kids got. It's like this little ring thing that
is
feels
that
really
like,
good on my arm.
it's almost like a
Really,
slinky.
I'm really easy to entertain.
So there were a couple of the rumors were announced about the revised clan traits for the Orks. Have you guys seen that anywhere?
What was it?
New clan warlord traits. It's now supposed to be the actual leak. I don't believe it, but because some of it's a bit outrageous. I mean, warlord traits. Sorry, clan warlord traits. But
Do
so,
tell.
all right. Well, this is what I've got so far. Let me pull it up here. Bad Moons are getting a 4+ invulnerable save. Sounds a little sketchy.
A 4+ invulnerable save on their war boss?
Yeah, it's a warlord trait.
Huh.
Which, in a way, moons are like if I recall, they might be able to afford making the best gear. Maybe, I don't know. Blood axes. What's that?
That doesn't really sound outrageous for just the war boss to have.
That's not
I
too
know,
bad.
but I mean, I could understand if that was like maybe a relic, but a warlord trait. It just sounds a little odd. I could understand maybe, hey, he gets a +1 to his invul save, not a straight up 4-up invul. So blood axes. If your warlord's on the battlefield, and this was about the wording, it goes along with the FAQ. He has to be on the battlefield, but for every command point used, he can roll a dice. On a 6, he gets it refunded, which kind of makes sense because the blood axes are a little bit more disciplined, a little bit more ordered than the other clans. Death Skulls, reroll 1s when attacking a vehicle. Enemy characters can be targeted with a shooting attack by this warlord, even if they are not the closest unit.
A lot of people are going to be playing Death Skulls.
Yeah.
Hey, my army's painted that way already.
Evil Sun units within 6 inches of the warlord can charge, even if they fell back earlier in the turn.
That's
That's
not
decent.
That's kind of neat.
That's actually really good for orcs.
Freebooters. What's that?
That's really good for orcs, actually.
Yeah. Freebooters reroll hit rolls of 1s for attacks made by friendly freeboot models within 6 inches of the warlord. That's kind of okay.
Should be like 12 inches.
Yeah. But I mean, that's actually really good because freebooters, they get, I think, up to D3 shots per with their snaz guns.
Yeah.
So that actually can either 2 or D3. I don't know what it's going to be now.
Yeah.
So that's actually, when I think about it, it's pretty good.
They have a thing called a snaz gun?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's they take their guns and they deck them out, and they used to be able to have to roll in a random chart, and it would sometimes they would have like a bonus to your AP or a bonus to the strength or damage.
They're bedazzled guns is what they are.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to think about the word bedazzled. They bedazzle their guns.
Gotcha. Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Bedazzle my gun.
Goths add 1 to the warlord attack characteristic. And snake bites reroll morale for units that are within 6 inches of the warlord. And Gretchen automatically pass that morale if they're within 12 inches of the warlord.
So, with that, do you think they're taking away the mob roll?
I don't know.
That?
Got a mob in my pants. Mob, 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 mob.
No idea.
Mob,
No
mob.
idea. They've been, you can back this up, our sources have been a little quiet on the Ork releases.
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. I think the last episode or the one before that, GW has put out some red herrings, and they're doing. I'm pretty sure they're doing like a fishing expedition to see who's doing unauthorized leaks, because we all know that GW has their leaks that are online on their own webpage, and that they have some leaks that they give to certain bloggers, I guess to say. But then there's the leaks that they don't want to come out, but end up coming out because we have friends in high places.
Yes, we do.
So we think that there's a bit of a clamp down right now.
Yeah, and I'm looking. I finally found some releases for next week, and it's a lot of commanders.
Yeah, and it's actually, I was going to go check the price on Games Workshops, but they're all like $35 each.
Yep, except for the actual Kill Team Commanders
Book.
I think it's like 35 pounds is what, like 40, 50 bucks?
It's going to be $60 for the Commander's Rulebook, which a little steep. A little steep.
Mechanicus.
But I'm looking. Orks have what? Is it 2? No, what's that? Who's Ork War Boss with cards?
It's time to take command.
So is that a Marine? Torvald Orksbane is a librarian. So I guess that's the Marine character.
He is a premier Space Wolves.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
All right, I'm done.
Why? Primary Space Wolves are the best. They're real.
He's getting
Fluff matters.
and he's getting a.
He just got a little woody right now. He's like, well, bang, Space Wolves premier, swing.
He's getting a psychic power too.
Psychic power of the wolf.
They should teleport in too.
You know, I actually might get into kill teams with commanders because I'll probably do. Let's see here. The Tech Priest, the Magos Galathrust. This seems interesting because it's just the regular Battlesmith model.
Magos Dathras.
Then you've got the Death Watch. Ooh, maybe I'll do Death Watch because it's Gaius.
Icy Kiss of Fenris.
So maybe I'll do him.
That'll be interesting. Because the Watchmaster is pretty pretty potent character. He has like a 2-up, 3-up, I think, in regular rules. So I don't know what they're going to do with him.
Then you got the Fireblade Twin Flame.
5-up, 9-up.
Ooh. The commissar's name is Fedoro Lasco.
Well, you can't be Italian.
Yeah, wear fedora when you play him. Go all out, baby.
And then there's Ankra the Colossus for the Overlord. I guess that's what, Necron?
That sounds pretty Necronish.
Gitzog Word Killer.
That's a Tau.
That's definitely Tau.
I was like, hey, wait a minute. That's not a Tau name.
Fireblade Twin Flame?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, huh?
God, Tau have stupid names. What's your name? Twin Flame.
Yay!
God, you know what I think of when I hear that? I think of Taserface.
That's better.
God damn it.
At least Dark Eldar has got a succubus, right? And I can't even say Dark Eldar names, so maybe TJ can, because I can't.
Oh, let's see here.
Visa?
Something, I have boobies and my stomach's hanging out. Why? Sias? Oh, good God. Kala Fixus.
Fixus.
There we go.
That sounds 100% accurate.
You know
That's good.
If you use an acronym, it's, hey, you got some VK? Oh yeah, I got some VK.
VK.
Oh.
Yeah, we know what she's going to do. She's going to come slice your wanker off and kill you and laugh at you and giggle. You'll be like, hee hee.
You're not wrong.
But yeah.
God.
No.
And these names are Torvlad Orksbane.
Mm-hmm. Right?
My guess is he fights orcs a lot.
Yeah, he's probably from Necromunda.
Yeah.
Why would it be a space wolf? I mean, I hate to say that, but
because his first name's Torvlad. That's Icelandic.
But why Orksbane? I don't know. Unless he got stuck on Armageddon for all these years. Oh, he's a Primaris that got stuck in Armageddon, you know?
He's Torvlad Taserface. That's his name.
Taserface, I like it.
God, Twin Flame. I'm sorry. Tower. What's your name? Fireblade Twin Flame.
Taserface.
Good Lord.
Ooh, okay, so here's some, let's see. I found one of my other sources. Let's see what they have to say about, ooh, what is this?
You know, we could do like a whole bit on just making fun of GW's naming of models.
Okay, so now take this with a grain of salt, but I just found something from one of my other sources about possibly some Christmas releases.
Christmas releases?
Yes.
This is Christmas yet. This is like you go into Walmart and they're having Christmas decorations in October.
Well, these are the bundles.
It's Orktober.
Well, I know, but
Orktober.
you saw how far that went, right? So far they've got an Age of Sigmar Veil of Garen. I think it's the Realm of Life, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But it's a bundle of 4 Citadel Woods. They're pricing it looks like $100, which is a steal. For $40K, it looks like Thermic Plasma Nexuses, which is 5 plasma conduits, 1 ferrotic furnace, 1 hemotrop generator, 1 thermic plasma regulator, which is $206. Another good steal. Minotaurium Munitions Hub, which is 12 containers, 36 barrels, 48 crates, 2 galvanic servo haulers, about $206. Desolated Township for Age of Sigmar. It's 6 Azurite ruins and 1 set of objectives for $132. Citadel Ultimate Paint Set. 53 paints, 3 brushes, 1 painting handle, 2 Citadel tools, the fine detail cutter, and the mold line remover, all contained in a handy plastic storage box, about $289. Citadel Project Paint Set, 49 paints, all contained in the handy plastic storage box for $206. Citadel Layer Paint Set, $248 for 76 paints in the storage box. Base and Shade Paint Set for $206, 48 paints or 47 paints in the box. Air Paint Set, $182, 52 paints, all in the box. And then some other rumors that I need to read through because I did not see this. So those are for the Christmas release bundles, possibly.
Tyler said Fireblade Twin Flame sounds like a weeaboo anime name. But he said, I guess it fits Tau. And Commander 2012 Games said, Ski, do you know about the Path of Glory? Is there an AOS 2.0 update version coming out now or coming out?
They've been just, for the Path of Glory, I've been looking at all the new codexes because I bought the Beastman, I've got the Deepkin, I've got Nurgle. A lot of the new codexes have the Path of Glory in them themselves. So they're adding the rules for Path of Glory within the new books, battle tomes. The rules still apply from the actual book, but so far there's no new Path of Glory book itself. Let's see here. I've already had those. Whoa. Is that a new app? No, let me see. Hold on. Interesting.
Last?
Well, they're just going over like 40K box sets and what we have seen over the last couple of years of when they've been doing them. AdMech's got the most so far, and they're talking about chapter approved.
Does it feel like they just keep trying to push AdMech?
AdMech are amazing. It's amazing.
What is chapter approved 2018? Is that the new chapter approved? Or is that 2017?
18 will be the new one.
That's out currently.
No.
Okay, so then because I don't remember things. So they're talking about chapter approved 2018 rumor. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Majorly grain of salt.
A lot of salt.
What's up, John?
I said that's a lot of salt.
Yeah, a lot of salt. The focus on less popular factions. One of the factions mentioned was AdMech. The chapter approved 2018 rumor said that the AdMech, Necrons, and Tyranids will be getting a points reduction. Rumor. Just want to point that out there. Rumor. It would make sense, but let's see what else they're talking about. So that's all I have. I know it's like just a little thing, but it's all about AdMech. Like it's a lot of things I'm seeing is AdMech.
Well, AdMech are the best army ever, so yeah, I can completely understand that.
Oh, part of the problem with the greatest army ever, and probably the reason why you don't see too many sales with the greatest army ever, is lack of transports for that army.
Whoa.
Well,
lack of transports.
It's a good army, but getting across the battlefield is not too easy.
You're right, it's not. It's horrible.
And unless you take the chocobos, then you're okay a little bit.
What is a chocobo? Sounds amazing.
That's adorable.
Whatever those things are, the big chicken walkers.
No,
They're
you're
chocobos.
right. No, you're right. It's Chocobo.
I thought so. You should only pick them up as chocobos too.
I love chocobos.
You need to play the song. Did I tell you guys? I thought back when Final Fantasy VII, they didn't actually speak, so I thought I was a chocobo.
You would.
And then I had a friend that said, "No, it's a chocobo."
Chocolate bow. What?
It's
No assault.
Pokemon. You got to catch them all.
And Tifa, well, I said it was Tifa because
That's her name, right? Swear to God, that's her name.
Tifa is her name, but I said Tifa because it's Tifa.
It's Tifa. Oh, so what do you think about the Primaris character / Nighthawk character? Only at GW sites coming to release.
I don't know.
I love
The
it.
Primaris what?
For the are you talking about the 500
Yep.
store opening model?
Yep.
Oh, that
Yeah.
that model's amazing.
So, anyways,
You don't like it?
Oh, Orktober. That's it.
I mean, I do like it. I think it is a very cool model, but I mean, it doesn't stand out. It's almost like that 25th anniversary one, or the 30th anniversary one they just put out last year.
I bought
The
that.
primary. Yeah, I got one of those too. I mean, but there's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you telling me that vanilla Marines are vanilla?
Maybe a point. Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, if you're gonna do, hey, we're doing this special miniature for our 500th store opening or something, I feel like it should be a little bit more grand than a lieutenant with a sword up in the air.
Isn't it almost looks like the same lieutenant from Dead of War, War Dead, whatever that box that just came out?
Oh man, he's got like no. The 500 store is he's got his helmet in his hand. He's got his bolter out,
Oh,
ready to play
I don't know what
whack-a-mole.
I don't know what I'm talking about then. But before it gets
Amazing
carried
model
away,
ever, man.
They all look the same.
Yeah.
Marines.
I just feel like they could have really done something better.
Yep. Like a Chaos Space Marine.
See, Kevin is saying that Space Marines need a fix. I'm gonna have to disagree. There's been a bunch of articles from Frontline Gaming. Reese, I think, jumped on, and they started talking about how Space Marines are actually incredibly good on their own. Nick, who's that guy? Nick Navanti? Am I saying the name right?
Yep.
He just placed 4th with an all Ultramarines army at a GT. I forget which. I want to say it was an Iron Halo, was it? Yeah, I think it was Iron Halo. Placed 4th with an Ultramarine army. That
Really?
Yep. And he did really good. I watched a lot of the.
Did it have Guillemot in it?
I have not seen the list yet. Actually, I might be able to pull that up.
See if you can find it.
And I don't remember. I just when I was listening to somebody was talking to me about the article that Reese and them put out. The Space Marines are actually really good. You don't need to include custodes or guard battalions, so you can get command point farming.
I mean that is very true.
Space Marines are probably one of the most diverse armies out there. They've got the largest codex and the most options available to them. And yeah, there's some bad options in there, but
That's with every codex. There's
What's
bad
that?
options in every codex.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's all about their inventory. Whatever's bad means that they have less of in their inventory. And whatever's good is what they need to cycle through their inventory from Games Workshop. So that's how they keep their merchandise cycling. Things that don't sell one year, the next edition they beef up for the so it sells.
Yeah, you're almost talking like they're a business. Come on.
Oh, my bad. I apologize on that.
They're our friends.
Right.
Not a business.
God, War Game exclusive models.
I cannot pull it up. Sorry, I failed.
Aye. Ooh, what's this? Kill team, commander's rules. Let's see here.
Clint says we need to put an end to all the soup period.
Soup's good.
Depends on what army you play.
I think soup's fantastic.
Are you talking about eating soup, or are you talking about game soup?
No, I think the soup's fine. It's just they need to, do some stuff with command points and some other things.
What do you think about the beta fixes?
Beta, I think, is good, man.
I think that command point thieving, though, I'm now going to take. I did not abuse it, but I did like the black heart thing. But I think it needs to go because it got abused. One of those things, one person poops and everybody has to wear diapers. So,
I don't see any. I think that was probably one command thing that needed to change and go up in points.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about Vex. I'm talking about stealing multiple points, like the farming thing.
Oh, yeah. Farming's just. I think they did a good job of stealing farming. They could up it. They could really up it and make you not want to take soup if they wanted to, but I think this is a good start.
I just like seeing all the salt people throw out. But after they change something and people go on a rampage of like, oh my god, they changed the flying rule. Oh my god, they changed command part 5, and they just go on this like rant. I'm just like, dude, it's a game. It has to have change. If it doesn't have change, it gets stagnant. If it gets stagnant, it doesn't sell. Deal with the punches.
No, we need stagnant, man. No changes. My army's the best army in the world. I don't need it to change.
Damn you, Grey Knight players.
Did Monopoly change? No, it's one of the greatest games existing.
Monopoly's horrible.
So, greatest games at breaking up friendships and families. It is pretty good, right?
We know which side of the fence Jonathan likes to go on. Win at all costs, baby.
Well,
Yeah. At Monopoly, I take that pretty serious.
You do. We know you do, man.
well, that's like right now. I'm doing Deepkin, right? And I'm trying to do the not the norm Deepkin army list for competitive play. Because everybody takes the eels, everybody takes the sharks, everybody takes the turtles, and that's their army. And I'm doing something totally different. And I'm going to find a way to do it. But it's going to take some pain, sweat, and tears. And most gamers don't like to put that kind of work in anymore, it seems.
Gotta put that work in.
Okay, I've got the list. If you guys want to hear
I
it,
found it because I was looking for it and I couldn't find
Yeah,
it.
sure. And I'll click you.
this was at the Battle for Salvation GT. Nick placed 4th, and this list it is almost entirely Ultramarines. So a battalion with a librarian, a Ultramarine Smash Captain, basically. 3 squads of 5 scouts. 2 of those squads have snipers. Primaris Ancient. A squad of 5 vets with Stormbolters, Storm Shields. Another squad, same thing, 5 Stormbolters, 4 Storm Shields. 3 units of 3 scout bikes. With Stormbolters on the Sergeant, 5 Devastators, Heavy Bolter, Missile, and then Stormbolter, Cherub.
Oh, John, you got to put that in chat.
Hey, come on.
Why is that?
I just want to read over it.
Okay. You know what? I'll hit you a link. Assassin Vanguard, 3 Caluxus Assassins.
Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Yep.
And then here's the weird thing. Supreme Command Detachment. Gilliman, an Emperor's Champion, a Primaris Rune Priest, and a Dark Angels Primaris Librarian.
Alphabet soup.
Yep.
that's a weird combo.
That reminds me of 7th edition.
Okay. So the Emperor's Champion straight up just killing most characters, right? There's your character killer. The Rune Priest for Lightning Call, the lightning thing, the Space Wolf's lightning thing.
Oh yeah.
The jumping thing. And what was the other one? The Dark Angels what?
Dark Angels Primaris Librarian.
I don't even know what do Dark Angels have?
Aren't you a Dark Angels player?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's good enough in Dark Angels for people wanting to take.
Mind Worm? Is that
Mind Worm,
still...
maybe?
What's Mind Worm?
I don't know. I don't play Dark Angels. I don't like playing bad guy armies.
It's got to be a secret.
Oh, you stinker. Bad guy army. Like you being a stinker like that.
Yeah, well, I'm tired. I'm apologizing.
Yeah, I'm still confused on why you would take that. I'm still confused, but maybe after I read over the list, I can figure it out.
No idea, man. I just work here.
Yeah, we all do. We all just work here.
I know. I just try to act like I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, point is yeah, Nick is an amazing player, but they're just showing that Marine lists can dominate. They can be very, very successful.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If that was a list that was straight up just what's it called? Straight up Ultramarines, I would be like, whoa. That is soup of poo.
I would have been more impressed if it was strictly an Ultramarines list without anybody else in there.
Yeah.
It still shows. I mean, those Coluxes are nice.
Yeah.
But I mean that they're not a game breaker. They're not like the most dramatic unit to win you that game. I'd be interested to see what the scenarios were like for the Battle of Salvation, because looking at those scout squads, that his army was very mobile.
Yes.
So makes me wonder if they had a lot of maybe a maelstrom of war missions or something.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It could be Maelstrom or War.
I mean that comes down to, once again, whatever army you're playing the scenarios. If you have an idea of what the scenarios are going to be, and I think that's where all these top players, why the top players do so well, is not only do they know their army, but they're reading those scenarios and going, how am I going to maximize points on each of these scenarios?
Yep.
They're not worried about, well, what if I play this guy, or if I play this type of player, this army, because you don't know what you're going to get in the draw.
Yep.
It's how am I going to win in this scenario? And then that's going over there. You might not be able to take your favorite models. I mean, I would love to be able to take 3 repulsor tanks. I think it's a really cool model. But if I want to win a tournament, I can't take the cool stuff. At least the stuff that I think is cool. I got to take the stuff that's going to be efficient and effective in winning that game.
And that brings a good point, though, because a lot of people ask me, like with Age of Sigmar, same thing. They ask me, oh, what do you think about this list? And what do you think about this? And I'm like, most people play, when they're not playing in a tournament, they play Annihilation. And even when they when they throw objectives on the table, it's still Annihilation. And I try to tell people, if you really want to win games, you need to figure out how to win the objectives. Tabling your opponent and beating him down is great, and it's fun in some aspects of a tournament, but that doesn't win you games.
That's not fun.
But if it's a good game.
Yeah, but if you table your opponent, it wasn't a good game.
No, I'm not saying the table part. I'm just saying beating him down. Like, oh, I killed that big nasty model that guy brought. Like John says, oh, I brought 3 repulsors, and I bring this great army for objectively, but I end up killing all 3 repulsors. You know how great that feels?
I liked when a guy brought a Baneblade and he kept shooting the volcano cannon at my raiders, and I made all my invul saves.
Monster.
And he was really upset.
Are you using FP dice?
Yeah, of course. and the sheer fact that I didn't even shoot at his Baneblade. I just went around it and shot everything else. And he was like, because he's like, oh, you should take Big Hunter or whatever, the Titan Killer one. I was like, nah, I'm good. I didn't even shoot it. I didn't even target it once.
That's another good thing is knowing target priority. Killing the big nasty thing on the table that's catching your eye doesn't always mean you're gonna. That's not always the smartest thing to go after.
Okay.
I mean, usually when you see an army with like 3 demon princes out there, those demon princes, they're out there to distract you. They are there to absorb all that firepower and hopefully kill some of your stuff. But they're the red herring or the look at me, come get me.
You
the rest of the
secrets. Don't tell secrets. Shh.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Wait, I'm not a Dark Angel.
The only other thing about the Dark Angel thing is maybe because they have the Dark Angel in there, they get access to the stratagems.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just going to be the Dark Angel stratagems, but I can understand why. I can see what he's doing with the list after reading over it and what he's doing.
Okay.
So your Primaris Ancient is your main. So you're using the 2 squads of scouts, right? The 5 scouts, the 2 squads of scouts with snipers to hold your backfield and to shoot at characters, right?
Right.
So he's utilizing that. The other 5 scouts are position them up, as well as the other 3 units of scout spikes to position those up and move those up. So you limit their deep strike possibilities and for board control. And then you're using the Cullix assassins to pop up, turn 1 or whatever to get all up in your face. And then your main core in the middle is the vets and the Primaris Ancient and the librarians and Gilliman and all the rest of it. And the vets with the storm shields, like he says, are soaking up every single wound you can possibly think of because they're all characters. So they're basically got a 3-up invulnerable save with storm shield. So they're just sitting there just soaking up wounds like crazy. And then they're loading a ton of firepower with 5 storm bolters each. So it's mobile because you have the scouts on the bikes and the Cullix assassins, get you up and close real quick. And then that line hits you with the Ancient, the Vets, Gilliman, the Emperor's Champion, the Rune Priest, and the Dark Angel's Librarian, and just mow you down, just chew through your lines. It's a brutal list. I would not even know what to do to defeat that list.
Reach across the table and say, good game?
Yeah, I'd probably reach across the table and shake Nick's hand and go, dear God, great army. It was I'm going to play you, but you're probably going to stop me in turn 2.
Yeah, with that attitude.
No, because I'm looking at my standard list. I mean, it's just there's so much threat.
Yeah.
There's so much to deal with. It's brutal. And then Gilliman's in the middle, so anything around you is just re-rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an amazing list. Oh, geez. I don't think, even if I built that list, I don't think I could play it.
So, but that's a what, placed 4th? So what were the top 3?
Now you're asking way too many questions.
Oh, okay.
Well, Sean Naden, Eric Truck, Kurt Kloss. Those are all top players. I know Sean Naden's a top player.
Yeah.
This looks like it was just 80-person. Yeah, that is brutal.
It'd be great if it was like an orc player or something. That one.
Dude, I am scared crapless when orcs come out.
Wait, they're actually coming out.
Well, if they ever come out, I am actually scared about how good they are going to be.
You think they're going to be good?
Yes, I think orcs are going to be brutal.
Yeah.
Orcs are just going to be brutals, man.
Grey Knights were going to be brutal.
No,
Grey Knights are brutal.
They are brutal.
Yeah.
Just if you put them in the right hands with the right general, they're really brutal.
Yeah.
I am not that general. And plus, I like Terminators, so that's already my number one downfall when any army I play. I like Terminators. Change the Terminator invulnerable save or the entry level save, the 2-up, they'd be good. Like it'd have to be like a negative, at least a -3 modifier before you finally take a penalty on your 2-up save, or something like that, or -2 at least. I mean, I don't know. Something about like Terminator armor being made to go into plasma cores. I don't know. Should be able to take a plasma shot right in the face and be like, "Oh, what was that? It burned a little bit."
You fluff player.
Yeah, I'm still running Night Custodians. Shoot him down and then whack him. Laugh out loud. Kevin, I would say go for it. I think your 19 Custodies bikes would walk up to him and smack him. The problem is you have Gilliman, who's going to smack the bikes.
Yeah.
And smack them. And smack them.
Hey, I got a modeling question.
47.
Yep. No. All right. So this, right? The hand.
Oh.
The knife.
Yeah, it's a hand.
Okay. And it's got the shield bit. But I was thinking for the God hand, putting that bit there. It's not focusing.
What bit is it?
It's the
Custodies bit.
Yeah, the Custodies shield.
I like that.
There it goes. Something like that, where it fits better, of course.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
For a God hand.
Well, I was thinking for a God hand, what you should do is put some claws on it.
Yeah, I really want to get those third-party bits, but GW's kind of getting serious, and I don't want to be like, oh, you can't play that because it's got 1% third world bits.
Yeah.
Third world. Third-party bits.
Not first world, not second, but third world.
Are they starving and malnutrition? And I mean, are they really like small bits? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know, man. To be honest with you, John, I'm happy for when Orks come out. I think Clint's gonna have like a field day. Dude, looks like every single orc possible. So
I'm hoping there's a Stompa list.
Stompa list?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
Stompas.
Of course.
I wouldn't be surprised. And here's the main reason, because like GW, when it came out with those Stompas back in the day, they made too many. And when I was an employee there, they would be pushing us to sell Stompas. They had the shelves and shelves of Stompas.
Stompas are amazing models.
They are. Oh, okay, here's the list. Sorry. Finally just pulled up from Battle Salvation. Top list, Eldar, Harlequin, Dark Eldar mixture.
Well, there's a surprise.
I know, right? Here's another surprise. IG, Custode, and Imperial Knight list.
No.
I know, right? Eldar, Dark Eldar was the third place, which is weird. Oh, it's probably like two different craft worlds and then Dark Eldar. We know Space Marines and Assassins was fourth. Fifth was Dark Eldar and Eldar. Sixth, they didn't say. And then IG and Imperial Knights at 7th. Space Wolves were 14th and 15th. Tyranids at 11.
Space Wolves, I think, are one of the few armies you can stand on your own.
Orks were at 16
Yep.
out of 80. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
That's not bad at all.
That's why I think it's going to be scary when Orks actually fully come out.
I mean, because the Orks, they are a good army. They just need that little push to be a little bit
strategies. That's all they need.
What the boys do, or the knobs do to the boys, they just kind of push them, and then the boys push the grots, right?
Pretty much.
A little push, all right?
That's pretty much what they do.
Yeah. Can't wait to see Orks again.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
I think every person is rooting for Orks to come out and be good because they have friends that play Orks and have been just through the ringer for the past like decade.
That'd be great. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll just go ahead and make a prediction.
Uh-oh.
Nick, Orks, LVO.
I don't think that's going to happen.
To an
That's
advantage?
outside his comfort zone.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because I've seen him play demons twice for Adepticon. We've seen Marines. We've seen Eldar.
I don't know, man. Nick strikes me as the type of guy that's going to be like, or him or Nick Rose.
There you go.
One of them are going to be like, you know what? I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to win with Orks.
They have enough time to play test. I could see it come down to it.
Yeah, but he's always mixing stuff, I feel. It's nothing like just a straight up.
Well, I don't think you're, with the exception of maybe Renegade Knights, I don't think you're going to be able to mix anything with the Orks. So,
Is it Orcs Xenos?
what's that?
Orcs or Xenos? I mean,
Yeah, but you can right now you can ally them with Imperial or the Chaos Knights or Renegade Knights.
Because Renegade Knights are cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to have some night.
Yeah, I
Someday.
know. That'll be awesome when you get some knights. Yep. Something tells me I'm making a drive out to your place this weekend.
No. You're coming up. You're going. You're going to be playing on the tournament next weekend.
Yeah. Doubt it.
Okay, it's all right. I think I had to change my list anyways for LVO, so I might have to bypass.
No, I'm getting you that box set, buddy.
I know, but I don't think I need it though for LVO now. So you can.
Well, you can give it to me still,
You just hush.
and then I could bring it in when I go in Sunday.
You're going in Sunday? Well, we'll see.
We'll see. No hurry. Like I said, I'm not taking a night to LVO.
I don't know. Will you say the same thing after I tell you that I gave TJ his stuff today?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Right.
It was a nice, pretty heart on John from John. It was very cute. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Made me blush.
There was a heart on it.
Good.
Big heart, small heart.
But
There was a tiny heart on it, but it
Oh.
was on there.
there was nothing but love.
Today I was looking through the instructions on how to magnetize everything, so I think I got it figured out.
LVO.
Yep, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I put up to a couple of tournament guys. I was like, "Hey, take a look at my LVO friendly tournament list," and they're like, "Well, that doesn't seem very theme oriented." Basically, it's custodes, the custodian guard being like an honor guard for Gilliman, and I'm like, "That's very thematic." He's running around the galaxy right now.
Yeah, he's got a unit of custodians with him all the time, I bet.
Yeah. So I think, but I'm gonna drop the knight, put in some not bike captains because I'm trying not to be a jerk at the friendly tournament. But I think I'm gonna throw in regular bikes, all with the melt missiles, so I have a little bit of something with a punch.
Yeah.
And then toss in a squad of Sisters of Silence to kind of stick with the theme.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I want to do.
Think about it like when Gilliman came out of the warp thing and Magnus was there.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Or you can run Ferris Manus without a head. You know.
I could. It's too soon, Ski. Too soon.
Sorry, my bad. I'm just looking at the October calendar for Black Library. It's Manus.
Yeah, but I really want though. I feel like I don't know if I'm being a jerk by bringing a couple Helverin knights.
How's that fluffy?
They're his guard.
Is that your justification? They're they're his guard. They're Gilliman's guard.
Well, I was just thinking about the cool conversion I started working on. I'm waiting to get a couple parts in, but basically, I'm taking the rifle bits and I'm making one big rifle, and I'm getting some hand and arms that fit knights. And basically, I wanted to have them like big AP rifles or big sniper rifle would be their gun, instead of them with their two DACA arms, but just one big rifle.
What John is trying to say is he really wants to paint some Helverins.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a reason to include them.
I got some Halverins that you can paint.
Like, Kevin, I've got so many bolters with the custodes that I've got nothing above strength 6 for the army. So I know the missiles are not the best, but I lack, with the exception of Gilliman, I lack any punch. So I kind of have to do something. That's why I want to include the Helverins, because at least then I would have something.
I say go for it, man. Who cares? It's friendly. It's fun.
Yeah, but I get like a third of my points for the tournament is based on my theme. So I got to have a justification for that theme.
You're going to change up from the guard thing, right?
The guard thing?
You said that pretty much everything's like their bodyguard or...
Yeah, I'll have to play around with the idea. Because no matter what, the Custos and Gilliman are in. So I just need to figure out what the extra units are going to be. Am I going to include bikes, or am I going to go with the knights?
Ooh, include the Yanari chick. You know how like Gilliman met with the Yanari chick? They have this stuff.
She was there when they came out, remember?
Yep, you should do that with Primaris.
No Primaris there yet, bud.
Yeah, no Primaris. Yeah, I could, but I can't include her in the army.
Can or can't?
Cannot.
Oh.
So, but I could have her on my display board.
There you go.
I'll keep tinkering around with it. Basically, I got to sit back.
Bring Master Voldos with you.
A great night. I feel gross.
He does have like 3 psychic powers, man.
Yeah. Thought about Gray Fox.
Oh no.
You know what's a great
you see Celestian in there.
Yeah.
Every time I say Gray Fox, I think of Carfax.
No matter what, though, I need something that's going to give me firepower. I can do the theme. I just need to, whatever the big model is, it's got to be theme oriented. Excuse me. I don't know.
Well, maybe they come out with us by then.
Like a custodian.
What's that?
Paint a knight gold like a custodian.
Well, I ordered a whole bunch of parts from Gadget Plus. Is that what it's called?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that a whole bunch of custodian style knight bits.
Did you get the claw stuff?
No, I did not get the claw. What were you wanting me to give you the claw that I was going to order?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No. But we'll talk offline about that, by the way. I might be able to get that for you still. But yeah, I don't know. I'm overthinking this because I remember last year when I walked by those friendly tournaments. tables. There's a couple people there with multiple knights, or they had like 3 or 4 fly rents. So
The friendly is not it's not super friendly.
no, I don't think it's at the level of the regular GT or the championship tournament.
Yeah.
But it's not a narrative tournament, so it's somewhere in between.
So you need to bring it. You need to bring it.
I think that's
6 pain blades, 4 knights, good to go.
yeah.
That's friendly, right? That's
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, 'cause right now I'm only running 2 shield captains, 1 in Terminator armor, 4 squads of custodes. I think there's 3 or 4 in each, or some combination. Vexilla, Praetor, Gilliman, and then depending on what I'm going to do, either a bunch of bikes or some Helverins.
I mean, you heard about my friendly experience, right? My first thing in LVO when it was 7th edition.
Now,
Dude
what would you
brought,
have?
like, all aspect warriors, a wraith knight. You know, the big one, and like it was all aspect warriors and everything. It's like, yeah, I just got done playing the friendly, and I was like, yeah, this list isn't friendly. Because he had fire dragons. He had the you know, the old spear strike, the cloud strike, where you had the 3 falcons or whatever, and then you'd stick all fire dragons in there, and they could deep strike anywhere they wanted to, and the guys could get out and annihilate you.
Yep.
Yeah, like this. I was like, man, this is a pretty brutal list. And I told him, I was like, you know, you probably would have done pretty well in the tournament here.
He probably knew that.
Yeah,
He
I
wanted
feel like the
to
tournament,
win.
the friendly tournaments for those of us that are just not good enough to really compete.
Competing all in your mind, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, before I get carried away again, did you guys see that the new Hobbyist Expo is going to be happening at the Warhammer Citadel up in Grapevine?
yeah, but you have to be a new player. They're very specific on that.
Well, I'm a
Yeah.
new player. I've never played this game before in my life, Ski.
Yeah, can we say we're a new player? Because I'm a new player. Nobody knows me. New player.
You don't think we can pass as new players, Ski?
What's that?
You don't think we
Man.
can pass as new players?
I doubt that.
I'll be like, I've never picked up a paintbrush in my life.
That's too bad, because I was looking at it and I was reading about all the different activities, and it's almost verbatim what they used to do with the old games days that they stopped about 4 or 5 years, 2011, 2012, I think.
Yep.
So I was going to be excited, but now, nope, not going to do it.
Sorry, I busted your bubble.
No, it's all right. You saved me the trouble of trying to figure out how to get a ticket. And
The only way you can get a ticket is by going to a store and going, "Hey, I'm a new hobbyist. Can I have a ticket, please, sir?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then you go up there and they're like, "You're not a new hobbyist. Get out." You know, that's what's going to happen.
well, especially when I get up there, and I know a lot of the guys that are still they work over at the headquarters over in Frisco. And all it takes for one of them to walk in, see me, be like, "Wait a minute."
Hey there, new guy.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do, there's going to be people there that are not new. It's just, unfortunately, people are going to.
I want to do just about anything so I can meet Duncan.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Basically, it's 100 power level. So as long as that's how I can fit the knight in there. I'm not worried about points. It's just 100 power level. Have a good night, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Good night.
So, started something new at my store. That depending on how well it goes, maybe you guys might want to join in on or run over to Atomic.
What is it?
Well, at Eden Games and Hobbies, I am starting in November the 2018-2019 Store Championship season. Basically, each month we have the Warhammer 40,000 tournament, and each winner of that tournament gets an invitation for our the Store Championship in November 2019. And it'll be a lot bigger prizes, a bunch of giveaways. Basically, we're going to try to, we can't get a GT status on it, but we're going to try to get something special going on for the event, prize support wise and that sort of thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
That sounds pretty elite.
That is the idea. I kind of wanted to do it to give back to all these guys that are there every month, battling it out. And even though they end up getting, hey, I'm a winner, yay, I got some prize support. I kind of wanted to reward them for, being the best. So that's why I want to do like an invitation only at the end of the year, or the end of next year, to see, to get them like a special trophy, like the guys from RMC or any of the other places that we have that do 3D printing trophies, like an Eldar Power Sword, for example, or something like that. So we'll see.
Interested?
Good idea. You can be the champion of Etten Games for a year.
If it works out, then maybe we can do it also with Age of Sigmar. I'd like to get the Age of Sigmar crowd up and going over my store.
Some good ideas.
We will see.
What happens if someone wins it twice? What happens to them?
Well, in that rare instance, or not so rare instance, we'll give it to the second place guy, or once again, if they've won already, third place guy. I mean, it's bound to happen, given who our local players are that usually show up for that.
Yeah.
I imagine at least 2 people are going to win multiple times throughout the year. But I got a little write-up all in place for that, so we'll see how it goes.
I just want to be able to go play. That's all I want to do.
Me too.
I'm hoping in November I can come to Atomic Hobbies and play in that tournament.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can make it up. It'd probably be December, but yeah, this soccer stuff is. So my schedule on Saturday, I wake up at 9. Well, got to be there by 9, like almost 10 o'clock for one soccer game, and then the next one starts at noon, and then after that, there's a cheerleading camp that my girls want to go to, so we're going to go to that, and then after that's a birthday party. So I think I'll probably pass out probably around 8 o'clock. So yeah. And all I want to do is go to the store for like 10 minutes to buy paint. I don't even think I'll be able to do that.
That is too bad.
I think that's what's killing me on painting is that I have no time to play right now. So I'm like, why am I painting?
Well, getting it out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. So I was checking out before I forget. I was checking out the prices for those Kilting Commanders.
Yeah.
And so they all. It doesn't look like it's a price increase for anybody. So you are getting all these models at the same price that you were before, but now you're getting the data cards that come with it.
Oh, nice.
and the little token, so it does not look like we were afraid that there was going to be a markup. But GW kept it really nice and simple. I'm wondering, considering the price of that book, it being $60, is if all the rules that are coming in those boxes, the individual commander boxes, if those are going to be included in the main rule book.
God, they have to be.
That's what I'm thinking. At $60 for a rule book, that's got to be all in there. So it might be, if you've already got those models, it might be. I mean, the cards are always nice to have, but if you've already got, say, the Death Watch Watch Commander, you don't want to buy another model, then that might be a thing. Just grab a book and go with that, and print out the cards.
Yeah. Because that's pretty. Pretty expensive for a rulebook, for an expansion rulebook too.
Yeah.
There's got to be some other stuff in that box for that book,
Yeah. Well, I imagine there's a bunch more scenarios. Probably, and I know that there's a whole bunch more specialist traits, not just for the commanders, but for your specialist. So it'll probably be a good value, but just curious that they haven't really told us what's in that book.
It kind of looks like it's a sleeve type book. So my guess is maybe some of those tokens are included.
Yeah.
I think I saw something about the unpacking of that. It's mostly cards. I didn't see any tokens in it.
Kevin, yes, I played a few games. I haven't actually played it with the new FAQ stuff though. I heard everybody was losing their mind over it though. He's asking if any of us played Kill Team.
Yeah, I've had a couple people in my store whenever the FAQ dropped last week. They came in a couple days to play. A couple of them were complaining that it kind of nerfed their armies, and in some cases it buffed them. But it's really kind of expected. Almost there's always going to be those other people that have dominated with one particular army in any game before an FAQ comes out, and then their army gets nerfed, and they're going to be upset.
Damn Grey Knights.
Grey Knights are still good. I stand by that.
That's the thing about Kill Team. I think what kind of maybe upsets me a little bit is the fact you're complaining and you painted eight or nine models.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If all my army's nerfed, it's well, go paint 3 or 4 models and make it better,
Yeah.
But in 40K, you're yeah, my army's nerfed. You're God dang it, I gotta repaint. I gotta paint 12 new units.
Yeah.
I just tried.
But the Kill Team, I played it a couple times. Well, actually, just ran demos, but it is a lot of fun. I like, for people like me that don't have a lot of time to play, and I sell my armies left and right. It's actually really good because now I can kind of dabble in everything. So I really want to play. I really want to do Harlequins, but they're not a great standalone army for 40K. But the Kill Team, they're amazing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I heard they're brutal.
Then they'll get nerfed, and John will rage. Rick, oh my God, I got nerfed, and I'll have to start another army with 4 to 8 models.
Yeah, I can't remember a time I've ever raged about FAQ, just because I think it's just I just don't care. It's oh, okay, then I guess I won't play that way. I'll take scouts instead of tactical squads.
I think my favorite thing so far in this last FAQ is all the people like me and Jonathan. We've talked about this before. Was the fact that people are complaining about the you not being able to jump over troops, and do assaults.
Mhm.
And me and Jonathan were like, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
So my thought process, I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not hurt by it because I didn't think I could even do it.
Yeah. We're talking about.
That's just the way I've been playing the entire time.
Yeah. One of those times I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I think I've only raged once for the Space Wolves, is when they made it acute senses had no effect in the game whatsoever. The chaplains took away everything away from the chaplains, and they took everything away from the scouts. And I'm like, wow, they just kind of neutered Space Wolves. There's nothing about them that even matters. And then the next codex came out, and they kind of fixed a little bit of it. But that's the only time. And they FAQ'd Space Wolves back in the day.
Yeah, I could see. That would kind of piss me off too. I think the only time I've really been peeved is every single time GW changes the game.
The only time I got peeved is when I feel like they give everything to Space Marines and forget about Chaos.
Forget about who?
Chaos.
Who?
Never. It's chaos.
Exactly.
Never heard of
It's got everything.
Exactly.
Are they some sort of faction in like Age of Sigmar?
Yeah, they are actually.
I know that's Slaves of Darkness. There's no such thing as chaos.
There's Beasts of Chaos.
Well, okay.
That's right.
They got everything.
I mean, I get it. I mean, especially if you've been playing a certain way the whole time, and then they sit there and neuter you. It sucks.
Well, that's what you got to do. That's why you got to stop playing all the time.
Yeah.
Sporadically play. That way you don't get affected.
You just.
I
I think that's what you do.
think what.
Oh, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead.
Somebody
All
says
right, I'll go. I already lost what I was going to say. But go ahead, Ski.
I was saying that's why you just buy everything, and that way when they mess up one army, you have another one to play.
See, that's what I did. That's why I own all the armies.
Or you just sell everything like I did.
Well, I play so many different versions of the same army. I don't. I guess I just I like it because of I like the game because of the miniatures and the lore, even though it's really super grim. And I just don't get. I guess I just don't get worked up over the way that the rules are. Maybe it's just because I'm just not as competitive as some people. They for them they put a lot of value on winning tournaments and beating their opponents. I just want to go and have fun. I mean, that's probably their version of fun, but whenever the FAQs come out, I'm like, okay, whatever. Now most of the rules don't even affect me.
You stop enjoying the game.
And that's what I don't want to happen. And I think that's what happens to a lot of these guys is that they get so angry. I mean, playing with plastic toy soldiers, the way some people get so worked up, or the way that some players treat other players on and offline. It's like, guys, we're adults, majority, playing with little plastic men and women.
Don't be judging me. Don't be judging me and my plastic miniatures. That's life, man. That's like, yeah.
I made a thing.
Don't shame me.
Pew, pew, pew.
Another night.
Another one. And another one.
Is that
This isn't just a night? This is a Canis Rex.
Is that number 8 or 9?
You mean in total, carrying the Chaos ones?
9 including the Titans. Just regular knights.
Just regular? Yeah, but am I counting the Chaos ones?
Well, they're. I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, they're knights.
Okay.
Let's see.
Or is that 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Including the Death Guard one?
I sold the Death Guard one.
Oh, you sold that one? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, the one that you 9.
9. See,
So what's that like, having knights?
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't own any knights, so I was just curious.
I think it's like Barbies, where you have like different flavors, so you have to like collect them.
Yeah, they wear different shoes.
Here, John. You want some nights? I got some for you. Here you go, buddy.
Oh,
Oh damn, I lied because I got that box of Titanicus sitting over there.
what?
Damn it, I do.
What would you do if he had to do the Renegade box and it had the little 2 knights in it?
One painted up as a renegade.
I would just start laughing.
Give him a renegade box, and I put the sprues from what's it called in there? From this Titanicus. I'm like, you wanted knights, right? I got you some.
Oh god, I hate you.
Because you didn't specify the size. You just said a Renegade box.
Oh wait,
A renegade box.
you put like knights, like the ones on horses?
Bretonians in there.
If there's Bretonians in there, I'm table flipping.
Oh, just a look on John's face, that would be priceless.
It would be. Make sure you take a picture. Yeah, Frank pointed out. I don't know if you guys saw the article from Iron Halo. 25 of the 100 armies had Imperial Knights in them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it wasn't.
KO right there, man. Yeah, having that many knights is like having a permanent erection. Yep, so true.
It's like and it was just only a few months before this that it was like every Imperial army had custodes.
Yep.
Now it's every army has to have knights.
See, it's a box, John. There's nothing in here.
All right, what happened?
There's a box here.
It's just all
right.
Wait, Frank said not in them. They were full knight army.
Oh, dang.
And here I thought it was being original, running a full knight army.
Well, if you're taking that to LVO, just keep in mind there's going to be 612 players this time. So it's likely you won't have the only one, but you'll have the best looking all-night army.
Thanks, man.
I hope so. If not,
Hey, look, it's a Stompa.
well, this is my knight army.
See, I want that Stompa.
You want? I can't give you my stomp.
Yeah, I want to have it.
My wife gave it to me for Father's Day back in the day.
Gives it to me.
Now, if they make small stompas for Titanicus, then TJ, I will get stompas and I will play you with stompas.
Dude, I'm still gonna work on my Titanicus army.
Gibbs. Gibbs.
And these instructions were horrible, by the way. They were like Forge World instructions, even though it wasn't Forge World.
Yes, I remember. I built one and I sold it.
Yeah, it's
And I was really upset when I built it because they're like, "Here's a big picture. Figure it out." I
and
was
it's
like,
fuzzy.
"Yeah, right." It was like printed off on like some Xerox printer, and it was just like someone just stuffed it in a box, and you're like, "Wait, how do I do this?"
You smell that, Jonathan?
What?
Smell that? It smells like a Rex.
Oh, it does.
Canvas Rex.
Smells like rage.
It smells like rage, just incarnate rage.
This is the first night, besides my very first night, I didn't magnetize it.
Why not?
Man, I'm so tired of magnetizing my nights. I have 9 nights, and they're all pretty much magnetized.
Dude, you got one more to magnetize, bud.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna give it to you to magnetize for me.
Yo!
You got anything better to do?
Yeah, I have to paint my nights. That I have the same problem that John has, where I'm so indecisive of what I want to do. I haven't even painted it yet. I don't know what I want to do.
You know, the one thing I'm excited about this Canonus Rex model is, even though I'm doing House Terran, I'm going to do a Night Quester, a Night Preceptor. I'm using the Canonus Rex head. That head's amazing. That the mask he has is amazing.
I can't wait to use it. This helmet, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm deciding because all my stuff has spooky ghost heads.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough spooky ghost heads, so I don't know. I want to use it. Look at that.
It's an amazing head.
Love this thing.
I mean, that is a head for the head of ages. That's a head right there.
Head of
Just
Sigma.
head all day long.
Wow. You guys like my spooky ghost pilot?
No,
Looks fuzzy.
This.
he's not supposed to be dead, Jonathan. He's supposed to be alive.
He is alive.
No, he's not. He's dead.
He's haunted.
You killed him.
Why is it not focused? Right in the camera.
It's your eyes.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm just guessing here.
It's your eyes.
Did it focusing? The worst.
Look at your eyes, man. Focus in on your eyes. I want to get a freedom hand.
The goddamn?
No, freedom's hand.
The hell's Freedom's hand?
I don't know. Something that he has. He's got freedom. And he yells, freedom!
Well, anyway, the pilot itself has a normal skull head, right? And then when he's actually walking, it's a damaged skull head because he got boboed. Can't see it, and I feel I don't want to do it no more.
See mine focus? Mine doesn't focus, does it?
No. Yes. Kind of.
Does mine focus, Jonathan? Does it focus?
Yes.
Totally focuses? That. Talk about amazing.
Did you paint that for Games Workshop, TJ? Because it looks like something you would paint.
Heck yeah.
The insides of a knight is soft chewing pastry. This is correct. They're oh so squishy.
Hey, John, here's my next project. This is how much I hate myself.
Is it a Primaris?
Nope.
Oh,
It's a Dark Angel. Terminator.
hey,
That's a secret.
where's your custom model that you're getting?
Oh, he's right here.
Oh, you got him. Oh, that's right. I did see him. I remember.
Yeah, there's I put together basically the command squad, so the champion, standard bearer and apothecary, and then the other two to finish out finish putting all my Deathwing Terminators together, because I think that's what I'm going to bring when I go across the pond to Gibraltar. I'm going to bring a very small elite army.
I always want to say Chipotle. I don't know why.
Chipotle?
Chipotle.
Then it's funny. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use... Yep, it's going to be a whole bunch of... I'm going to bring all Deathwing. It's going to be a Deathwing army.
Now, do you have to... No, I just got to wonder. Since it's over the pond, are you going to be able to understand everybody that you're playing against?
Ed, what I've seen from no retreat tournaments is that there are people that, from Spain or other countries, but I think 40K is pretty universal. So
you just point.
I'm using this stratagem. Okay, cool.
Do they use retreat? Do they use inches when they measure?
Yeah, everything's inches.
Oh wow, interesting.
Centimeters. But
Look at that spur.
Everyone uses inches, man. It's good stuff.
Wait, hey, John, what spur is that?
stop yelling, Jesus.
John, what spur are you doing?
What? It's the custode sprue. Sorry.
Why is John yelling again?
I don't know.
Oh, yelling.
I'm already done. I don't want to paint anymore.
You only painted one.
Not even finished. I'm exhausted. It's hard to do. I have to paint every little leaf on these laurels and every little feather individually. I just can't just slap the paint on.
What are you painting? What laurels? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The little laurels on the shoulder pad.
What are you?
Or the wings on the shoulder pad.
Oh, you don't got to do that, man.
Yeah, I do. I need it to stand out. I want people to go, oh my God, you suck as a player, but your army is amazing. Here's the prize at LVO. Thank you.
We're gonna give the first place prize to the winner, but your army's so well painted. You win.
You win by
Yeah.
default, John. You're amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm finished. Yeah, I'm not sure if should I just put my knights aside so I can my mini knights aside so I can paint my robots. I want to paint my robots. Screw this. I'm painting my robots.
Paint your robot.
Screw this. I want to paint my robots. I like robots.
So I got something from Atomic Hobbies a day or so ago, or last week, when I dropped off that Canis Rex model. That Vallejo ground texture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if my camera zooms in. This stuff is actually kind of cool.
What'd you get? Which? I got thick mud.
I got ground texture. Rough gray pumice.
Ooh, nice.
And I've got dark earth, and I've got brown earth.
These are it's actually really good. I'm going to actually try to get these at my store. This stuff is actually really good for basing.
Not allowed.
It's too bad. Look,
Swiper.
Atomic is like 45 minutes from my store. We are not a threat to each other.
Swiper, no swiping.
All right.
What is this swiper no swiping?
It's from Dora the Explorer.
Idiot. Do you watch that show or something? Please tell me you watch that show. And that's the reason why you know.
Explorer. Hola.
I do.
Jonathan in his underwear watching Dora the Explorer.
I've got the first 3 seasons on Blu-ray.
Okay, you're scaring me, John.
You don't have any kids.
I know.
This is weird.
Man, I gotta paint. Can't paint red first. I gotta paint gunmetal. I gotta paint bolt gunmetal. Lead belcher.
Well, kind of disappointed we didn't have more to talk about in regards to orcs.
Yeah.
Orks? That's that army that never hits anything.
I know. I'm really hoping that they're gonna. The book is gonna be just so absolutely amazing that we'll forgive them for only having the one release for the month.
You
I
know
think
what?
Clint's gonna cry.
I do enjoy all the memes coming out.
The what?
The memes.
Yeah, the memes are pretty good.
They are pretty funny.
And I don't think Clint's gonna cry. He has suffered this long with his orcs. I think he's pretty much what's the word?
Accepted it.
What's that?
Accepted his fate.
Yeah. I think he's numb to it being a bad army. So
What do you think really works? Okay.
Yep.
You know what that means? Anyone's like, what do you play? And they say they play Orks. You're like, wow, you are a very patient, nice person.
Yes. You know, I have to say the orc players are usually a lot more fun to play against, or whenever you're being like a TO or even at a tournament, watch them play because they're probably the only ones that are really having fun playing.
So I gotta chime in on that. And when I went to Adepticon a few years back, the second day of the championship, one of the guys was an orc player, and he was playing a bunch of the forgeable tanks plus a bunch of bikes, and he was the biggest a-hole of the whole game. Everybody he played, they all were on like the same consensus. Like he was just an a-hole about everything, and that's what won him games because he would frustrate people so bad, and he would do things you would always question, but 9 times out of 10 the judges would rule in his favor because technically he wasn't breaking the rule, but he was the biggest a-hole. And I talked to him, and he was like, "Yep, when you're the biggest a-hole, that's all they focus on, and you win games." I'm like, wow. And
Wow. That's disappointing.
yeah, and his list was crazy because he would daisy chain the squad of bikes across the whole table, and he would just like bloop 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 bloop, like everybody would go into assault, and his tanks would just. It was just the way he did it was amazing.
Wow.
But he was a big a-hole.
Oh.
That's Jonathan's favorite thing.
Yeah, only for my birthday. Just kidding.
I said daisy. I was talking about daisy chaining things, man.
So was I.
Yeah, Chuck's right. Being resigned to it. That's what I was trying to think about how orc players are, how Clint is.
You know what I love about orc armies is every single piece is converted usually.
Yeah.
It's got some sort of special meaning to the orc player that it makes it worth it.
Well, I should say, with the exception of Ski's encounter, or everybody else's encounter there at Adepticon with that guy. Generally speaking, I should say, most of the orc players that I've encountered, they just go and have fun.
Oh yeah,
And it's a little. I feel bad for their opponents because their opponents are like doing their best to counter and trying to win the game, and the orc players just having fun. They're they're trying to win, but they'll do the sound effects and do the voiceovers. But I don't know.
the orc players I laugh at is when they try to do impersonations and they sound more like a Yoda than they do an orc.
Yeah.
I've never walked.
Oh, every time I go to games day, there would always be like the big battle. And it'd be over like a massive, basically APOC battle over like 22 tables, all daisy chained together. And I remember the last time I did it, there was some little kid was trying to wog, but there's like all these adults were just screaming at the top of our lungs because whoever wogged the loudest, they were given a prize. So I started yelling for this kid. Every time I just hand a prize over to him, and it's a lot of fun till you run your voice hoarse. So.
Wait, you were the loudest wogger?
Yep. Just don't tell Clint that I wogged, because then he'll never let me live it down.
Yeah, I'll be sure not to tell Clint. However, it will be logged in the tomes of the internet forever on the show.
I just want to hear it now. I mean, maybe not live, but maybe one of these days I'll just have to take a road trip to your store. I'm like, all right, Mr. John, I need you to wall so I can leave.
Let's say at the next GT or whatever we all go to, I'll wog there.
I feel like it's just going to be like, wow.
So everybody's going to LVO, right?
Yes.
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 1, 2, 3. Alan going?
Yes.
Yes.
As of right now, yes, he is.
Is Ben going?
Don't know yet.
Okay. It'd be crazy if everybody from FNP all went.
Are you going?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet. That's right.
I'm in the
Gotta wait for your
process
schedule.
of looking at finances for that.
Well, plus your school schedule, you don't know that. You won't know what that is until probably you probably don't start registering for spring until next month.
Yeah, no, the 15th, which I'm already pretty much good because I'm having the same instructor
Okay.
and the classes are the same, so I'll probably miss one class if I do go, which would be a Monday class. Or if I get in before the class starts, then I won't miss it because it's a night class. So.
Well, like I said, I'm driving.
Oh. TJ, I did fib a little bit. I did magnetize them. Just this part.
You broke him.
It's a prox. But I mean, this is for storage. This is so I can be like, huh, boop.
Jonathan lied. Broken hearted now.
Broken hearted. I think it's neat he has a multi-laser. I feel like it's for no reason, but it's neat. They're like, well, let's make this gun different. Let's put a multi-laser.
My spooky boat is almost getting completed.
Who's got a multi?
Canis Rex has a multi-laser.
What?
Yeah,
That's BS.
What's his gun?
Okay. Hold on a second. I want to see Ski's boat.
Spooky boat.
Because Ski's on a boat.
Yep. So
That's pretty neat.
it's getting there.
The Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman. But one half is highlighted. Well, dry brush. I did do some more highlighting. The other half I just got done washing, basically. And then I got to paint the bases of it. So the bases are basically, it's the bell, and then you've got the like ground of it.
The ribs.
So I'm still working on the turtle. The turtle's not 100% yet. I just got done building the chariot and then priming it, basing the blue. And I just got to go back and do some whites and some silvers and some golds.
I am upset I'm done with Canis Rex.
Oh, because you're actually gonna have to paint some models now.
Yeah.
You can't stall anymore, Jonathan. You're gonna have to paint, dude.
I know. He was my stall too. I was like, well, I'll wait till Canis Rex comes out so I can just do everything all at once. And now I'm done building it.
I still got so much to build.
I don't feel like he's spooky enough, though. I mean, the Ghost Pilot's cool, but I'm out of spooky ghost bits.
Time to buy some more spooky ghosts.
I mean, I got some other cool stuff. Like, I got this guy I was thinking about putting on him, like this guy. Right? That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Leave him as Canis Rex, man. Just leave him as is, buddy.
I guess.
Yeah, I see some of the chat in the group. Yeah, 12. I understand the going to a tournament with an army and just pretty much transporting for an auto loss. That's why, I'm not a great player. That's why I switched over to trying to improve my modeling and painting. So at least then I can try winning like best appearance. I know I'm not going to win battle point wise, but at least maybe that's something that you could look at if the Ork book is not as fantastic as everybody seems to think it is going to be.
John,
I don't know what you're paying.
It's going to be amazing. Be quiet.
What's that? Oh, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I'm just saying, that's an alternative.
Watch that be a red herring. This Ork book, it's going to be great. Comes out and it's up.
Suckers.
Orks. Orks for life.
Yeah. It's going to be embarrassing because I stocked up on Orks at the store.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
How'd that work out so far, though? I mean, October,
Well, it's there waiting.
I love it.
Well, I didn't expect that people would run out and grab stuff right now. I figured it's going to be one of those. They're going to wait like everything else, wait for the book to come out. So the week after the book comes out, or even a couple days after the book comes out, all of a sudden they're going to be coming in. I'll be getting special orders. Do you have this? Do you have that? So
I don't know.
I didn't go overboard, but
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is actually we're actually in April, and it's April 1st for the whole month of October.
That means it's like April Fools.
Yay!
Chuck has a good point. He said this is the most fun to paint in Kit Bash. That is my favorite thing about Orks.
Yeah.
Chaos is the same way.
Yes, I agree. That's why I like Nurgle too.
Well, Nurgle's easy though.
Who said this? You just stick some Nurglings on it, makes it great.
I just pack everything up, send it to a third world country, say, hey, can you just throw this through the mud for a while and let it sit, and then they send it back, and bam, I'm good.
And then it looks better than my models.
I mean,
We weren't going that far with it, but okay.
I'm well aware I am the most handicapped painter of this group right now.
how's that so?
All of you paint really well, and I do not.
I do not paint that well.
Oh, please. Shut your pie hole.
Big models, I paint average. Small models, not so well.
Ninja Turtle over here.
Oh, just because I have a turtle that's painted great doesn't mean I'm a great painter.
I wish I could paint. Still trying to catch up to John and Ski.
We got two golden demon painters, and you've got a an average painter, and then you've got the master converter.
Am I the master converter?
Ah,
Oh, nice. I did something right.
I think we got the makings of a paint studio here. Jonathan can build everything.
Yep.
Ski will base coat everything, right? And then John, I'll just do the big pieces, the centerfold pieces. And then John can do his stuff, right?
No, you could just do the highlights.
Yeah, I'll just do all the highlighting. I'll take it to the next step, right, John?
Okay. I don't know what just happened, but okay.
free labor.
We just made a paint studio.
Well, you agreed to be in the middle when we go to Vegas, so
Yes.
You did. You are the meat of this manwich.
Awesome. Favorite place.
We can add some ski mayonnaise to the mix.
That's just wrong.
you know how much I hate mayonnaise. Can we make them like ketchup or mustard or something?
How about
I'm not here to know.
maybe the sausage, the kielbasa, are they right? The
Night plant.
night Clint.
Hey, Clint. Oh,
No.
no. Clint's
Clint's still-
the entire time. He knew that you walked.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Clint even wrote, already done. You fuck John.
God dang it.
Where do you write that? And I'm looking.
Hey, it's Leon. Morning, man.
Oh wow, yeah.
Leon's here.
Leo. Oh man.
Well, gents, it's getting to that late time of times.
So Leon gets on, and you're like, we got to get off now, guys.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's Leon. Time to get off.
I'm just happy I'm painting. I'm painting these robots. These 1950s robots.
I was painting my chariot with the new blue I was working on, base coating. So the chariot, so people, I know everybody sees the box. It's like, oh, look at the turtle with that chariot on it. But let's see here. Put this on right.
That's neat.
Come on now. So. So that would be the big chariot.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is
I need-
cool.
I need that for my custom.
Oh, a
Yeah.
chariot?
Captain Kuyo said, quick question. Are any of you all doing Armies on Parade? No.
TJ?
I was.
Sorry, Kuyo. The last time I did Armies on Parade, some very shadiness stuff went down, in my opinion, and I will never participate in a GW-sponsored Armies Parade again.
On my last Armies on Parade, I won the best board, and I got a certificate. They stopped giving away the little medals because I got 2 of the third place medals.
Yeah, but I think the medals are back now.
No, really.
I think so.
Johnson's back in it now.
Back in it, doing it.
Well, I wasn't going to do it because I thought the medals were gone. But if they're back, I might have to go ahead and compete again.
Let me look because I thought I saw some.
No, they have these little tiny pins that everybody gets one for participating. I was like, oh god, a participation medal. Hey, TJ, Tyler Miller said, shadiness. Did someone dump Nolan oil all over your models, TJ?
No. The manager decided that if you bought anything, you got to have extra votes.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yep, I actually remember that from twice. Does that happen? That happens every year at GW though.
Yeah.
No.
So I mean, I know you're focusing on sales, and I understand that. But if you start giving people extra votes, I just don't think I went in and I voted for. I didn't vote for myself. I voted for who I thought should win on both sides.
He didn't even vote for me.
I didn't. I voted for the 2 top painted armies.
And I didn't even go down to vote because I didn't believe in the way they did it. So I was like, there's no point in it.
Yeah.
And I apologize for not coming down, but I can't support something that I can't believe in,
I mean, yeah, I kind of wish I didn't even bother to try to go up there. I thought it was a big waste of my time, considering that, the people that I think should have won, that had beautifully painted and worked very hard on their models, didn't even place. I was very disappointed in that. So on that note, I was like, yeah, I don't think it was very good. And Captain Kaio, if I think I know who that is, that's who I think it is, then his models were beautifully painted one year, and he didn't even place because of shadiness like that.
Is that Kuyo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it is. And so after that, I don't think maybe they do have a new manager at that GW, because that's the closest one to me.
Yeah, they do.
But every GW I've went to, they do it the exact same way. So it's not just that one GW.
Yeah. So like one year, I feel like when I see models that are beautifully painted and stuff, and I felt like a lot of times Army on Parade, I think, becomes a popularity or like who you know.
Yep.
Rather than people just really looking at all the hard work that people have done and voting truly for who should win. So based on how what they've done and their artistic ability. So on that note, yeah, if it was people were to go there and look at the models and actually vote for, like, when you look at it and look at like different shading and all the other stuff on, like, and I think it would be I wouldn't mind participating in it, but it doesn't turn into that because a lot of people don't know certain techniques and other things and how awesome models were. And so, yeah. Because I know the last time I went, Kaio had some Ultramarines that were beautiful. And I thought he should have at least got second. On my voting, he got, I think it was second or third. And I don't think he even placed. So, and the guy that did place basically dry brushed his models. So,
well, wait, then I can win.
Yeah. Well, comparative to what some of the other guys in this beautiful Grey Knight army that was up there, and then some dude won it, and he looked like basically dry brushed the entire board and everything else. So I was just kind of like, I'm like, not cool, man.
But the board was really big.
Not that one. It was another time though too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I mean I could tell that dude put in some work, but I mean it wasn't as awesome as a lot of the other models. A lot of the other paint jobs that were done much better than.
Okay, so what I found out for the medals, there will be medals, but mind you, I don't know if every store is going to get them or not, but there are medals.
Oh,
cool. And there's a lot of categories this time. So
yeah.
Well, in December, we're at my store. We're actually doing our own armies on parade. It doesn't have to be GW models. It could be whatever.
now, can I form an army and parade to you?
Yes.
Does that count?
What do you mean?
Like if I form an army and we parade, like a military parade, would that be armies on parade?
Well, take that under consideration. Probably not, but
You know how much work you have to put in for that? That's a lot.
I know. Well, I can say that, yeah, a lot of store managers back in the day, or even now, I imagine they still do it, where if you buy X amount of product, well, you can get extra votes. When I was running my store, we had two different categories, so we had to give out certificates. So we had fan voting. Fan voting got the certificates. The medals went to the judge voting, which myself and two other people that did a lot of painting would actually sit there, and we had a 19 point criteria that we would do.
And
I would have never placed in that one.
And to be honest with you, John, if that's how it was done, I would probably participate in it. You know?
Yeah, well, that's how it should have been done.
Yeah, because I mean, the fan vote is one thing, but to have people that really know how to paint and that are up there,
it'd be really cool. All these stores are next to these big areas of like shopping centers, right? Most of them. If they would set up a booth where people from just walk by and see these displays and cast their vote, random people, you know how nice that would be, because no one knows any of them, and you're going to get the friends that come in and vote and family members and that, whatever. But when you've got, you need your army there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're not going to do prizes until 6 or 7 at night, and it's out there all day long. People are seeing it, seeing the product, seeing the hard work, putting their votes in. That would be cool.
Agreed.
Yeah, but if voting was done to where it was more based on, like there was a checklist on who would win, kind of like they do at normal painting competitions, I would really participate. Because then I could ask the judge what I could improve on, rather than being a fan vote to where you're like, oh, well, that guy didn't like me, so he didn't vote for me,
Yep. Oh, I spent $80 more or $250 on new army. Well, guess what? I just got 5 extra votes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we are part of the requirement is that you have had to either bought, like at my store, for this one coming up December, you've had to either bought the models there, or as we know, most people probably already own tons of models, so come in and buy X amount of like hobby supplies or something. That way you can do an entry, and what we're going to do is all those entries are going to get broken up into, we have like prize support for fan favorite, and we'll put everybody's army up online and they'll sit there and vote. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, well, I got 30 of my family members to come into the store and vote, so I automatically win everything. And then 3 of the employees will sit there, and we have a scale. We'll sit there and judge all the different armies and see who's best, and they'll get the higher prize.
Well, I guess my turtle's not going to make a showing, huh? Well, that sucks.
I don't know. Why not?
Because I don't need to buy anything. I bought it already.
Brushes, Ork Codex.
So I've got
chapter approved.
Come in and buy a soda.
Well,
I mean,
just buy something.
But I'd say the
We'll
only
talk.
thing I would submit would be the turtle. So,
And you
unfortunately.
win. See, with that turtle. Turtle's amazing looking, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish the chariot, though. I know I'm not too happy with the chariot at the moment. So,
Oh, no.
then I got another turtle to paint, so I got 2 of them now. I'm trying to
I
find.
met my spooky ghost.
There you go. Call it the haunted house, spooky ghost, haunted house. Call it the what is it? What is that show? Oh my gosh!
Are you afraid of the dark?
No, it's a series. Series shows that they just came out with the new Apocalypse, but it's American Horror Story. America's Spooky Ghost Story.
I'd be more than happy to enter a painting competition as long as it's judged by painters.
People that know what to look for.
Yeah, I can't win this.
Yeah, you can, man.
Well, I look at it this way: is just go and try to compete, because a lot of other people might be like, well, maybe my painting's not good enough. I don't want to go, and I don't want to. There's a bunch of people with not great painted models. I'm trying to think of how to put this nicely. And so, you might improve your chances of winning.
Or you're going to work on your technique and you're going to be like, man, I really did a good job on that.
Yep. I mean, no matter what, though, if you look at it, you're pushing yourself, challenging yourself to get better. So you can at least go see what the other armies look like, especially if you don't, for some reason, win. You can see those other armies and go, okay, I need to try these techniques. I see what he did there, or ask and improve on what you're doing.
Are you only doing models or armies, or are you going to do single models?
We're at my store. We're doing this one is army, so it's got to be 1 HQ and 2 units of something.
So kind of almost like a getting starter box set.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's not just, like I said, not just GW models. So it could be maybe you've got a Reaper model that's a dragon, and you've got a whole bunch of cultists that were like D&D miniatures that you painted up to be as dragon cultists.
Yeah.
Or
What about endless spells?
I guess, is that really, I guess, maybe?
I mean, they're I don't know. I mean, they're
That
kind
might
of
be,
they're big.
yeah. I'll have to think about that. That's pretty interesting. That would be kind of cool.
You know, there's the endless spells. You know, you got the portals. Like this is, you know.
Well, anyways, yeah. Well, 'cause basically, we do a painting competition every quarter, and this last one was just a single unit, like between 5 and 20 man unit. So the next quarter is the Armies on Parade. So if people were following each quarter accordingly, they should have enough models to do the actual Armies on Parade.
Maybe I'll just bring my bolt action army in.
Do that.
British mechanized tank army.
I know one guy's bringing a Star Wars Legion army.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Another
Maybe.
guy's, he totally repainted all the TIE fighters for X-Wing. He's going to be using that. So, yeah, you can, a lot that you can do.
I mean, I could always bring my Iron Jaws in. I mean, they're not 100% done, but the way I want them. They're tabletop quality, not show-off quality.
Yeah, but like I said, you never know.
Oh, I do know. I see that. I'm clairvoyant.
Venom was a good movie.
Who? What?
Venom was a good movie.
Oh, amazing movie. Amazing.
I watched it on Monday,
Mhm.
and the reviews are like 30% on Rotten Tomato or something, but the audience was like 90%.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go see it because John told me it was really good.
I went with John.
Yeah. You want John? John came back and he said that was really good. And I was like, man, I want to go see it. So we saw it on Monday, and even my wife liked it. Like, it was a really good movie.
I like how they handled Venom in the aspect of a movie adaptation because they couldn't match the comic, and so they did a great job making it work perfectly.
Oh yeah.
And Tom Hardy, I don't care what anybody says, he nailed it.
Oh yeah. I liked it a lot. It was a good movie.
I even got a poster.
Did you?
Yeah. Pretty good.
How'd you get a poster?
Opening night.
Oh, that's cool.
Little glare there. Hold on. So it says Venom.
Yeah, see.
And then on the top, it says Tom Hardy.
Wow.
Hey,
I thought it was good. I liked Venom too. It was funny.
What do you think of? Did you stay for the?
Yep.
So great concept, but I'm worried about the character, the actor.
Really?
Yep.
You know who the character is, right?
Oh yeah, dude. This is so Spider-Man, Venom, this whole genre of this is my jam. Like this is what I know, and I'm just worried of. I said I don't want to spoil nothing on our feed, but I just have a worry that they're going a different route with a character you can't really go with, and then you have that person playing them. It just doesn't really work.
I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes. I can't prejudge.
I was laughing so hard at Cape Town. Oh.
Warhammer art website has some cool stuff, but it's expensive. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys, but you know how I hung up my art that I got at Warhammer World at the store? John bumped into one of the frames and it shattered, and the glass like cut up the picture and stuff.
Oh no.
Not like sliced it, but like damaged the coloring and stuff. So I was just like, oh, that's cool. That just happened.
On top of the other stuff that happened, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about with Devin. That dude.
What did Devin do?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, TJ's just as equal as probably. You know that castle terrain for the FMP has?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the biggest one, the centerpiece?
Yeah.
Well, he decided to launch it off the table.
You mean the one from what's it called?
Yeah, from GameMat.eu from Europe. Our sponsor.
What did he do?
The big centerpiece.
Yeah, I know. He launched it off the table?
Yep.
Not purposely.
No. It's an accident somehow. But it broke the side of it.
That's like plaster, hard dollar plaster.
Yeah, it is hollow in some points, but yeah, he was really sorry.
Battle damage.
He also dropped the cake before he left.
No way.
I didn't tell you that one. I put the cake I was going to take home, and I put it on the counter on the glass, and I was cleaning up and taking out the garbage and everything, and then I hear something just clock. I was like, what? And my cake was upside down in the box on the floor. He had knocked it off with his bag. Like he had turned around and knocked off with his bag. I was like, bro. I'm not upset anymore, but I was pretty upset.
It was just not his day.
No, he kept saying it, and he was like being hard on himself. I was like, look, man, it's fine. Just get out of my store before you ruin anything else.
Before you burn it to the ground, just get out.
But yeah. The cake was fine, though. I still had some of it.
Dude, that cake tore me up.
Really?
The next day, oh my God, all that sugar.
Oh.
Oh. My stomach was not happy with me.
It was good.
It was good. Oh, God, don't get me wrong. It was a great cake, but man.
Well, no one else is talking. John and TJ's off the side, so
Yeah.
I need to shower and go to bed. I'm already really tired.
I need to go do some little bit of homework for my CCNA before tomorrow.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Well, everyone, thank you for hanging out, listening to us banter, and we were on topic at the beginning, so if you guys want to check it out, rewind the video and listen to all the primary topics. And be sure to subscribe if you have not already. And as always, a special thank you to our Patreon subscribers. Without them, we wouldn't be able to get cool equipment and make our stuff better for you guys. Coming at the end, what'd you say, TJ? You were looking at November for some fire under our bums, or some battle reports, kill teams, stuff. We need to start. Love the live show, but we need to start adding stuff again with bat reps and everything. So TJ's just kind of out of commission with his soccer balls.
Yep.
And we'll have to get more organized and get everything set up.
And I'm working on the Sigmar, but it's just rough.
I know. We need to teach you camera stuffs.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Night.